Do you know how disrespectful this is? Do they fight this? What can you do to it? Because I'm pretty sure they don't got the Dragon Balls on him. Bro, you can't tell me that was not like the best transformation there is. Out of all animes to be on, Attack on Titan is like the last. Bro, that anime is something you do not want to live. Like, Nick, it's dying, getting eaten, bro. Like, it can be any time too. Attack on Titan is really that life. Like, out of all these animes, that is the one I do not want to be on. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not even gonna lie. I know they finna grab me by the neck with this one. Another anime video? What you talking about, man? The anime video is hitting, but listen, he just dropped this one. I guess we can just watch this one, you know what I'm saying, transform into something else, go watch some other things. I do got some vlogs, all that. I gotta get in the time chamber, I gotta drop them. You know what I'm saying, just bring something different to the channel. But what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If you new, I go by the name of Too Ironic, you know what I'm saying. Top 10 most epic villain transformation in anime. Hold on. This my nigga right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey. I got Broly in here. I can't be wearing those. You know what I'm saying? We gonna let it grow. We gonna let it grow. But yeah, man. Let's get to the video. Make sure you comment down below what else I should react to. Subscribe. Let's get it. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's get straight to it. Hey, this probably the best transformation there is. I'm not gonna lie to you. And Broly is the most superior, so like we not even gonna get into that. Yo, hey.
We just had a video on villain team-ups, so I figured that a continuation to that seems apt. After all, there's just something very special about anime villains. It's almost a trope now that a lot of them can transform in various ways. Others go from monstrosities into handsome men and women, while others just do the opposite. Some just go straight up into Final Fantasy boss territory in terms of appearances. However, not all transformations are created equal. Some are more impactful than others. So for today, I'll be going through what I think are 10 of the most impactful and memorable villain transformations in anime.
For sure.
Alright, strap in tight. We're in for a hell of a ride.
Say less. Should I watch JoJo's? Okay. Okay.
JoJo has no shortage of transformations that go from cool to downright bizarre. Among them, I think that the transformation by the leader of the Pillar Men is one of the ultimate life form, and his ability as the ultimate life form allows him to take on the traits of any life form. Just as he gets fired at by the Nazis, it's Kaz who comes out on top by donning his stone mask, transforming into his most well-known form. The massacre that follows is just the icing on top. The ultimate life form has been unleashed, and this moment will forever be etched into any JoJo fan's memory as one of the pivotal turning points in battle tendency.
I noticed. I know this nigga just didn't spoil it for me, bro. That's not JoJo. That's not the nigga with that. That's not him. And why they stand like those? The stands be weird, bro. Oh yeah.
You saw this coming now, didn't you? I mean, what else did you expect from a character whose entire gimmick is some sort of transmutation? Overhaul's entire shtick comes from his ability to keep transforming things with his quirk, and of course...
Hey, this right here, my nigga. And raw.
That includes himself.
I got his workout written down, you know what I'm saying?
He had as he battles our heroes. Indeed, that's the most fearsome part of Overhaul's powers. Nothing is safe from his power of reassembly, not even your quirks.
Oh yeah, he was lit. He was lit.
Or the legacy that someone like All For One had, but you'd be a fool to underestimate a supervillain with this kind of versatility. It all culminates in his ultimate transformation into his red kaiju form. He meets his end at the hands of Deku, but it sure took one hell of a chain of battles for Overhaul to be defeated. Gave us some of the best animation we've seen in the season 2.
Oh yeah, I remember now. That was lit.
Right after Overhaul, we have another character with a suspiciously similar gimmick in Diggle.
Yo, this was lit. I gotta catch up, bro.
Yep, 2 months masters of transformation and assimilation back to back. While transformation works a bit differently in the God of High School universe, I think that Jegeldyke's way of doing it is quite neat. I mean, at the end of the day, we're talking about a person who can ascend into the realm of the gods, and he uses...
Yo, Nick, he's like this?
We're talking about a person who can ascend into the realm of the...
Do you know how disrespectful this is? Bro, dangerous.
And he uses this angelic form to engage Jin Mori in the last stretch of the season. He dons an appearance that would put some JRPG bosses to shame with how majestic and intimidating it is. It's not so much monstrous, but there really is a sense of wonder at the form that he decides to take. Then you get to see his powers in action. Not for too long for a supposed season final boss, unfortunately. The transformation kind of fell flat because of the ease in which Jin Mori destroys him. I mean, with an appearance like that, I think he can put up a bit of a fight. Do you think so? On the other hand, rule of cool is a thing, and I don't think that anyone else in God of High School comes with a second form that looks as cool as the angelic form that Jegeldyke had in the series finale.
This feel like One Piece by animation. Y'all was right. You just turned to dinosaurs, my boy?
The 912th episode gave us one hell of a transformation. We've known Kaido to be a monster of a villain, and you know what makes him even scarier? A scary transformation, of course. One that resembles a very, very intimidating...
Then you turn to Shenron!
Just like a good villain who...
Jinx, I know you just didn't say those, my boy. What you said?
One that resembles a very, very intimidating blue Shenron. Just like...
Yeah, nah, I'm saying, hey, you owe me something, my boy.
Good villain who prides himself on power, Kaido releases some blood-curdling screams when he transforms into his dragon form. He then proceeds to emerge out of nowhere to shake fear in the hearts of all those who oppose him. The transformation was cool enough, but once the entrance to the mix, whoa. Seriously, with this powerful of an entrance and that mighty of a form, how could anyone stand up to him? I really don't know how anyone could beat this, honestly speaking.
Do they fight this? Like, what do they do to this in the anime? What can you do to it? Because I'm pretty sure they don't got the Dragon Balls on him. I don't know, bro. What you do to these? What he shoot up?
Coming up next is Ragyo from Kill La Kill. For a show with such a major focus on transformations and outlandish outfits, it's a no-brainer that the ultimate villain would be rocking such transformations of her own. We've got a lot of memorable moments, such as the outfit swaps between the sisters and Ragyo rocking Junketsu. However, I think that her peak transformation moment comes when she puts on her ultimate outfit, Shinra Gogetsu, donning an appearance that puts every other life fiber transformation to shame with how outlandish it looks. Ragyo terrorizes the heroes in this new form. The symbol of Ragyo's desire for world domination doesn't disappoint, as it showcased some hilariously overpowered abilities right after easily defeating even our main heroines. And even after its defeat, Ragyo still manages to use it in its space shuttle form to further her plans. The great thing about this transformation is that it happens at the end of an episode, providing one of the best cliffhangers the series has. Given how Kill La Kill has got a lot of great cliffhangers, that's saying something. I think that seeing Shinra Gogetsu is probably one of the most hyped I've been for an upcoming episode. Well, while we're on the topic of villains, you know who anime fans consider the true villains? Region. It's the
nothing to finesse me. Oh yeah. Word. Word. You know what I'm
saying? For all the
saying?
lists that he topped on this channel, I think it's a breath of fresh air seeing Madara at the midway point of the list. No one wins forever, even if you're one of the most broken villains ever created. Madara may only be 5th on the list, but I think that his transformation is a key event in the final arc, being the one moment where I thought the good guys were legitimately screwed. As if they weren't already. Well, Madara's about to make it worse. After absorbing the power of the 10 tails, Madara goes on to unleash his 6-path transformation, gaining white hair and an edgy new redesign. No wonder he had to be written out through some plot convenience. I'm glad I just mentioned shonen villains that were so overpowered they had to be defeated by plot convenience.
Shonen
because
go
up
crazy
next
now that I'm
is
thinking about
Aizen.
it. Shonen go crazy, bro. Look at all that pressure. See this?
Aizen, as a character, is all about transcending limits and achieving godhood in a sense. This in turn is represented by his constant evolution and transformation, some sort of natural selection logic, if you will. The end of the Fate Garakura town saw a minimum of 3 Aizen forms in the long battle, and I think that the best one among them is the second one. The second one? Yes, the one where he emerged out of the shell thing with a mullet and butterfly wings. I think that it ended up being his most memorable form, and it represented the perfect turning point in the battle that had largely been going in Soul Society's favour until that moment. It's just the perfect form for a being about to ascend into godhood, a cross between the image of a divine being and a human. Technically speaking, his actual final form is way more intimidating and is the stuff of nightmares, but that form just lacked the charisma that this one had. Not to mention, it barely did anything anyway. We continue on with the shonen train for our top 3.
You know you gotta pay some respect. Stop playing.
Mention, it barely did anything anyway. We continue on with the shonen train for our top 3 with the next contender, Broly.
Bro, you can't tell me that was not like the best transformation there is. Bro, like who beating bro? Broly's a demon. I don't care what nobody say. My phone case is Broly. Like stop playing with me. We going on that back.
Broly.
Bro, in Dragon Ball games they need to make him right, bro. They don't be making him right, bro.
Dragon Ball's always been about transformations. It's the easiest way to show a power-up after all, and the show's just rife with those.
Sir.
I could put Cell's forms on the list. I could put many boosts here. Heck, even Frieza deserves a spot.
Right.
And those are just the major villains, not even getting to the minor ones. And then, of course, there's Broly. I want to give Broly the spotlight here because I feel his transformation carried a lot of impact. I mean, the same can be said for the other major villains I mentioned, but from a personal perspective, I feel like Broly...
Look at my color in the background. Stop playing. Focus on me. You know what I'm saying? Focus. You know what I'm saying?
Did the strongest reactions from me. The first appearance from the old movie is already something.
Yo, they need to bring Broly the blue hair one too, bro.
Reactions from me.
The blue hair Broly, bro. He lit too. They need to have the first transformation, the second, and so on, bro. Like stop making him just a big buff nothing, bro. Like implement this Broly and the other Broly like y'all do with Frieza, Cell, and all them other trash niggas. Like, bro, pay some respect. This is a god, a demon. Celestial being.
Something. I mean, he's brought freaking Vegeta to his knees in fear while needing everyone's combined power.
Who hasn't brought Vegeta to his knees? And Vegeta.
To lose. Then there's the Dragon Ball Super transformation. It's not too often that you see a villain transformation carry this much impact due to the voice acting. This is a scene that still gives me chills when I see how Broly screams as he completes this transformation.
Yes, sir.
You can tell that the heroes are screwed with how intense this moment
Yes,
is.
sir.
Broly didn't disappoint. 2 movies, 2 different eras, both badass and spine-chilling transformations. Broly truly knows how to make an impact.
Yes, sir. This was cool. I can't get mad at it.
Moment a couple of times before, but I think that...
Excuse me. I know I keep pausing, but I do want to say some things about this anime. This anime was very different from what I usually watch. This anime was different. Like, I don't want to spoil anything, but like, again, I don't want to spoil anything, but bruh, this anime, I don't even know. Like, in this scenario, bro, like, I thought everybody was, you know what I'm saying, was done. Like, there was no faith. I was like, oh yeah, wrap him up.
His fall into Femto is still one of the most powerful moments and transformations in anime. Griffith has been through a lot, and during the
I didn't see the Netflix
he finally gives
version.
into despair and gets reborn as Femto. Femto then proceeds to do some despicable acts that pretty much encapsulates the mature themes that Berserk has been known for.
Yeah,
the intervention of the Skull Knight prevents things from getting even worse for Guts.
Bro, he came in bro, he came in and like this, literally this amount of like hope. Bro, Universal, this, the sword was, bro, he came in at like this, like 1 second, 2 seconds, and it was raps for everybody. Like, this is wild. He literally didn't save nothing if you really think about it.
It's good that he manages to arrive in time, as things were looking pretty bleak back then. Despite the sad news about Miura, I'm sure that Berserk will live on with its legacy.
Oh yeah, they say he passed, bro.
Inspired by it. How it's managed to do that, I would personally say, has a lot to do with the beautiful art, character writing, and gut-wrenching developments.
Bro.
Some of them leading to chilling transformations like this one.
I was so confused. I had to look up a review. I'm sorry. Respect.
I don't think this is a surprising number one.
Respect.
It's an easy decision to make, actually. I know mentor or big brother figure traitors are too rare in anime, but having those figures to be the most iconic enemies that kickstarted the series, well, looks like the greatest enemy is within the ranks after all.
Respect.
After confiding with Eren, Reiner and Bertolt proceed to commit one of the biggest betrayals and reveals in modern anime. It's just an incredible and powerful scene.
Glad I watched this
The music,
video.
the cinematography, and the voice acting are all just so perfect here. This transformation is a game changer in Attack on Titan, and that's why I place it as my #1 villain transformation. The two didn't disappoint either, and the ultimate battles against them ended up being some of the most hype fights in the entire run.
Yes, sir.
of Attack on Titan.
Bro.
With that, I end my list. Is there a transformation that you think?
Hey, that was lit. If y'all haven't watched Attack on Titan, I strongly recommend y'all watch Attack on Titan. Now that I'm seeing it, I'm glad I watched it. Cause you know what I'm saying. Out of all animes to be on, Attack on Titan is like the last. Bro, that anime is something you do not want to live. Like, Nick, like, it's dying, getting eaten, bro. Like, it can be any time too. Attack on Titan is really that life. Like, out of all these animes, that is the one I do not want to be on. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's it for the video. No capture, but I want to make sure you subscribe.